So today I'm going to be preparing a fantastic chicken dinner. So I have some vegetables that I have to chop up and some chicken to prepare, as well as squash, and I'll be making a salad later. So I'll be right back with some awesomeness. Be right back. Well, we're going to do a little demonstration. So I'm going to prepare some vegetables and a stir fry. So what I'm also too is going to do is I'm going to make a steamed squash. So I'm just going to chop it up, and then I'm going to take the seeds out, and then I'm going to maybe bake the seeds. So I really enjoy cooking. This is really one of the enjoyable parts of actually cooking and eating. It's very enjoyable to actually cook it, and then you can eat it and really enjoy it. So I have some sesame seed oil, and I'm going to use some spices. And so I have some shiitake mushrooms. Fantastic. So all you need is basically your frying pan and your vegetables and some seasoning and some imagination. I think a large part of actually cooking is imagination. So I also have some carrots here as well, and I'm going to just dice them all up, and then I'm actually going to start making it. So I'm just going to really quickly chop up these carrots here. You know what, it really doesn't matter how big or how small, because you know what, it all turns out and all goes in the belly, right? So very enjoyable. So, and as I was growing up and living on the farm, basically we had to do a lot of our own cooking. So I really learned how to actually cook when I was quite young. So my mom was outside in the farm or in sort of the milking the cows or whatever we had to do. So this was very enjoyable to do actually cooking. I don't know if we really enjoyed it when we were kids, but later on in life I actually quite enjoyed it. So I'm going to give these shiitake mushrooms a bit of a wash. It's very important to actually wash vegetables, because it is very important. So do a little bit of a wash. And then I'm going to put these in here, frying pan, and the mushrooms here, in my little chop. And the same thing, it doesn't have to be perfect, just chop it up. Now if you're in a restaurant or something and you're cooking for somebody, yeah, you know what, you maybe want to actually have it uniform, but you know what, even if I was a chef in a restaurant, you know what, I think I would just chop it up. Because when it looks on a plate, I don't think people really mind if they're really hungry, that they're just eating something fantastic and yummy food. That's the most important part, is the actually eating the yummy food. So I'm going to turn the stove on and put those in there. And these are enoki mushrooms. And actually, I didn't even know they existed until I met my wife, and she showed me how to do it. And they actually come with a root on the bottom. They actually, there's a little bit of a root in the bottom there. And you cut that off like that, and then you can give them a bit of a rinse, same thing. And you can actually, you don't really have to really do much with it. Oftentimes it's just breaking it up, right? Just breaking it up and putting it in the frying pan. So this is really, really nice to do. Just breaking it up, really easy, like just like that, and it's ready to go. So we're going to be right back right after this. So we got everything going here, and we got the squash inside here, steaming inside this pot here, and then we got the stir fry going. And you know what? It's just flipping it over like that, just having some fun with it, right? Because that's all about having fun when you're cooking. So this is really doing quite well. I put some of that sesame oil in it, a little bit of pepper. So, and you know what I really love to do is grind my own pepper. So that's really, really important. It's got that nice fresh taste, right? And you can add whatever spices you want into it. I got the sink going here, and I'm also going to be making some chicken. So when the chicken thaws out, I'm going to start really making the chicken. So everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back. Well, we got everything really cooking really well. It's actually really starting to smell. So I've changed the camera view a little bit, so it really actually shows more. So I can show you actually what it actually looks like and what's inside here. It's fantastic. Doing a little bit of the flip here. Fantastic. Everything's boiling very well. Enjoying it. So everybody, this is all about enjoying food. Every aspect of it. So preparing it, it's fantastic. Enjoying it afterwards with your family, your friends. So this is awesome. So we'll be coming right back because we're going to be making some chicken. Awesome, awesome. So now we're going to start on the chicken. And what I do is I actually just, I'm going to show you once it's done. So I just make some slices in it just to get it a little bit for that tenderizing process. And you can just cut it up all around it. Just get it all cut up. So basically you're opening it up and just cutting it up. So maybe I'm just going to just use this process. And oil that I love using is olive oil. It really has a great texture to it. So I'm just cutting this chicken up and I'm going to take all the skin off. And then we're going to get going on it. With that stir fry that I was doing, I'm going to add some eggs to it afterwards. And I got my pans nice and warm. Make sure your pan's like really hot. So you get that searing taste. The nice sort of crispy afterwards, right? You can hear it, it's nice and crispy, right? Right? A little bit hot there. And then you can add your spices, whatever you, I'm adding a little bit of garlic seasoning. And of course you can add whatever you want, of course. Right? So, this process here, I'm going to do a little bit of chicken in there going on, right? So, I'm going to be right back because you know what? This process is just amazing to do. So everybody, I'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye. So we got everything on the stove here. It's almost ready. We got the chicken. It's about 3/4 ready. And the actual squash, it's really close. So it's getting really tender. The stir fry is all done. And I'm going to be making some salad very soon. And really putting some passion in it to really enjoy it. So be right back. Well, we have the finished product. It's fantastic. With passion. I got some salad on there, the squash, some salad, the chicken, and the stir fry. It turned out absolutely perfect. So, as they call it, as they say it, bon appetit. So everybody have a great day, great dinner, and a great evening. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.